Securing your children's future is a critical part of parenting, but it's especially challenging if you're a single parent.
My name's Chrissy Thomas, and I have two children. My daughter Priya is 13, and my son Alex is 11.
I have a lot of things that I want to be. I like to design dresses, and I also kind of want to be a doctor.
Well, when I think about the future, really I think about my kids and making sure that they're taken care of in terms of finances and a secure home environment, but also growing as an individual outside of marriage as a single woman. In my conversation with Liz, I'm hoping that she'll be able to really explain to me what this big term of life insurance is, because right now it's just kind of out there and I don't really understand.
Now, Chrissy, you're the single mom of two kids, and you want to ensure their financial future, make sure they're okay if something should happen to you. So where do you stand on life insurance?
I actually haven't gone back through after my divorce to see everything that I have.
Now, do you know the difference between term insurance and permanent insurance?
I'm a little unclear on the difference between the two terms, so if you could explain it, that would be great.
Okay. Term insurance is what they call pure insurance. It's just to provide some income if something should happen to you. Permanent insurance has an investment component to it. But the problem with permanent insurance is it's much more expensive, sometimes 10 times as much. Would you have any idea of the amount you probably need?
I have no idea.
Okay. Most people don't. So there are resources on the web that you can go to and type in your information and get a much better idea of how much insurance you need. So the next decision is how long you need it. Do you have any idea?
Probably indefinitely.
Actually, your most important need is going to be while your kids are still young and getting through college. The 20-year policy would cover you until Alex was 31. And hopefully he's on his own by then. Well, you're never sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
When I grow up, I really want to be on the Denver Nuggets. Yeah, he's good. I bet if he keeps playing basketball that he could get to NBA.
When I think about my kids, I want to make sure that I take care of their education and provide for them the best that I can.
Okay, we've been talking about life insurance, which is a little bit depressing because it's, talking about your family if you're not here. We also need to talk about estate planning, because there's one thing that all parents need to do, and that's find out who's going to be in charge of their kids if something should happen to them. And that usually means naming a guardian in a will, because you want the best person to raise your child, but when they're this age, the most important thing is to keep them rooted in the community where they are. There are two other legal documents that you need, and they're called durable powers of attorney. One for healthcare, one for finances. Do those words even ring a bell somewhere?
Foreign language to me.
Okay. It is to a lot of people. What they basically mean is who would make decisions for you in terms of paying the bills, taking care of your finances, but also in terms of healthcare decisions if you couldn't make them. And they don't necessarily have to be the same person. So for the durable power of attorney for finances, do you have somebody in mind?
I do have a family member.
Are they somebody who's nearby or somebody who's far away?
They're in the same state.
Okay, that's fine for the financial issues because they really can do it from almost anywhere. Healthcare issues are a different deal because they may have to be showing up at the hospital every day. And also you want somebody who is willing to fight for you and what you want. The good news about these documents is they're very inexpensive to have drawn up. You're talking a couple $100s. So don't put it off. This is something that you want in place right away.
Okay.
All right, great.
In talking to Liz today, I was able to understand what I have currently and that I am on a good path, but really what I need to be able to take care of my kids financially. And if something were to happen to me, what I would need to have in place so that they are taken care of and that we wouldn't have to worry about anything.